Welcome, my name is Rich, and this is a laid-back Let's Play of Star Wars The Old Republic. Today we are technically still within the bounds of Rise of the Hutt Cartel. We're following a couple of mission chains that I picked up whilst I was on Makeb. I haven't quite completed the identifying transmitters chain, but I have completed the one from Gend or Gend, G-E-N-D. I'm going to call him Gend, and I think that Raid on Arcanum is a flashpoint. So what I'm actually going to do, it seems like it would make more sense to finish this off and then do the flashpoint, but I think the flashpoint's probably going to take about an hour and a half. And I don't know how much more of transmitter identifying I'm going to have to do. So what I'm going to do is raid the Arcanum and then spend the rest of the stream. Well, no, hold on. Because if getting the transmitters, it's probably not going to take that long, is it? And then see if an emerging dread leads to another mission to find more transmitters, then it's not. I'm trying to figure out like how to fill the time, the 3 hours of the stream. I don't really want to be in a situation where I have a flashpoint to do with less than an hour and a half to do it in. I guess what else I could do is try another one of these. I didn't really like the first one. I've got no idea what order these are in. Are they... Is the top the... What's this? Starship scrap. Huh. I've got no idea what order these appear in. I don't really need XP boost. But the thing is that with these, I did one ages ago, months ago now, and it wasn't a very comfortable experience for me. The ship was flying around, but I had no control over it. All I could do was shoot, so it was actually kind of disorienting. Chapter 4. Due to spoilers in this quest chain, you may prefer to complete your class story, Rise of the Hutt Cartel, and the operations Hutt Hospitality, Explosive Conflict, Terror from Beyond, and Scum and Villainy first. Okay, so it seems like there's a bunch of stuff to do before doing Day of Dread, hey? Quest chain takes place after the events of Shadow of Revan and Rise of the Emperor. Okay. Let's do Belsavis first. Oh hey. The dark side is winning. Or has won. It's victorious. Okay. Dark side's victorious. Yeah. I mean, I could look it up, but I don't know whether the sites I will be able to find easily on my phone will actually be any help. because a lot of the time, like Wikipedia or other, you know, so-called guide sites just tell you the information about the one mission that you put the name in for. Like, if it's part of a chain, it won't show you what the whole chain is or what the end goal of the sequence of missions is. Like, I didn't know for sure. I mean, I guessed. I had a suspicion that the Gend missions were going to end up in a flashpoint. I didn't know. I don't think I knew it was going to be the Arcanum. But that wasn't thanks to reading about it on any site. And once again, I have no confidence that sources online will actually be able to help me work out what's happening with this. Alright, so where do I need to go? Here, here, and here. Okay, well, I can fast travel to that. Oh, right. That's not going to be an issue. Oh, right. That's a teleporter. That's what that is. So I can actually use that to get up to here. That's handy. That was easy. Immediate recording of all sensitive data. I wonder whether these are supposed to be rigid or whether they're supposed to move in the wind. And they haven't been coded to move in the wind, but then nothing has. Well, I mean, this is wibbling a little bit, but it's also a two-dimensional image that moves with the camera. Like these. If you watch one of them, like one of these down here, you can see that it rotates with the camera. And they phase through one another. It's obviously just a two-dimensional image that, like, consents where your camera is and turns to face fully flatly to your camera, no matter where your camera is pointing, or no matter how your camera moves. And it does wibble a little bit in some kind of wind, but it... Oh, right, can't mount in here. It's not like it's following the usual kind of pattern in wind flow. Where a gust of wind, like, moves like a wave across objects. There's got to be limited places it could be here, isn't there? Oh, there we are. Attempts to search the wreckage have been repelled. Cool, thanks game. Give me a butt shot of my character when I exit the goggles. They do nothing. So how do I want to? Probably here and then out. Oops. No, actually that's not where I want to go, is it? It's through here.
Stand by for examination and suggested product. You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Maxed out my tech fragment, so I should probably go and visit the tech fragment people at some point to spend some of them. So it wouldn't be efficient to break these things down before I do that. Why am I keeping these things? I can put gear into them, or like, not gear, mods into them, and I can get set bonuses, but if the base item isn't as good, like the base item's item rating isn't as good, why would I bother swapping them out? I don't think that there we are. Adding high level mods increases a base item's item level, does it? Prisoner records offer many questions regarding the source of the last transmission. Okay, where's that? Here. Down here, okay. Maybe that's probably this. Well, hopefully this will be the Shade himself, who's hanging out on Belsavis for some reason. Ooh, a chest. I wonder where I can grab it without. No, he's a bit too close, isn't he? You don't really get groups of mobs over 4 in number unless they're weak. But they're usually 3 or 2. The only time I've not seen that is that I can remember. Oh, sure. The only time I can remember seeing groups of mobs over 3 of strong or elite is on the heroic area in the middle of Tatooine. Oops.
No.
I wonder why the thing under them that decides what their area is so small. Under Kaizen it matches his... like the distance apart his feet are, but under these guys it's really, really tiny. Stabilized by inhibitors. Okay, do I need to use the goggles? Aha! Functional assessment. Safeguard mechanism preventing generator output levels from increasing above material tolerances. Okay, so I boop this. Boop this, and now I can increase the generators above the tolerances of the materials. Heatsink engage, dispatch maintenance droids. Shame none of them are dropping anything. Emergency heatsink. Okay. What is the emergency heatsink? Do I need to scan again? Ah, there we are, that'll be it. So, are there any other heat sinks? Do I really want to be in a room with 2 generators that are overloading? Seems promising. This is probably the Shroud's place. Okay, source of the local transmission. Okay, that's not telling me that it's the Shroud. It might be the little blue guy. Probably a good idea to destroy those mines before they go off, eh? Detonator droid. So a mine on wheels, basically. Oh, they make the bird bicket noise. I wonder why that not selector, but designator shape is big when the repair droids in the hello. Better don't run into that. I guess. Oh no, that was the wrong button. Through there to poop. Oh, right. So I opened it with a lightsaber stab, and then the console inside is perfectly fine. Yes, that's how transfers of heat work. Christ, what does this require? Is there a hint anywhere? There's 3 wires. But 4 inputs. Wish I could just lightsaber it open. Like, does scanning it do anything? Of correct code sequence is required for operation. Yeah, okay, thanks. So just red, red, red. Or do you just have to sit here and fucking guess? Oh, wouldn't it be a pain in the ass if it was different every time so you couldn't put the answer up online? Alright. Star Wars, The Old Republic, and Emerging Dread. Code. Auto-completed with code on the end. There we go. Upon destroying the electrical junction box, you are supposed to input code sequence on manual security override panel. Solution to this problem is on a console behind the red laser beam entrance. Using your macro binoculars, you can notice different thermal scan handprints. Kaizen. Get out of the way. How did I not notice that those were lighting up? Oh well. Following the unwritten rule that the lowest thermal scan handprint degrees standard to the top input on our panel, you will find the solution red, green, yellow, green. So you can't see all of the colours from here, assuming that there's one here somewhere. Anyway. And there's another puzzle later as well, so I'm going to keep this open. Switched off. I don't know how this was supposed to help. Like, even the scan didn't really tell me anything. Nearly there. And we'll find out. Whether this is the end. Probably won't be, will it? probably just be the autolun that I'm here for. They have a really slow activation time, don't they? Which is probably for the best, because dealing with them was not instantaneous. Engaging Cyoban flow. Okay, now what? Aha. Light impact could toggle the internal flow control valve directing the flow of supercooled cryoban liquid through an area storage system. Okay. One more for this tank. Flipped that and then flipped it back by accident. Now what? This feels like I'm too close. Okay, great stuff. Like being that close to what is essentially liquid nitrogen, just space version of liquid nitrogen. Feels like a really bad idea. Hello, Peach. Oof. Should have gotten out of there faster. Okay. Thought I had longer. Oof. Dang it. Portable cryobound tank. Okay, so trying to move makes it fall over. You stopped me, but you can't stop the shroud. Oh, it's a shame that he died. Would have liked to have questioned him.
You're really making short work of the Shroud's best people. He's got to be fuming right now. Let's see what we can find in here. It's a manual for a remote piloting system. That would be for the Dreadnought. But he can't be sending it to Coruscant. Planetary defenses would blow it to space dust. Something's not adding up here, and we're running out of time to do the math. Well, let's hunt down the next set of relays.
Okay, so there's more relays after this. Oh, right. Choose a reward. Yeah, alright, so that didn't lead to a final mission or a flashpoint or anything, so I'm going to go ahead and do the raid on Arcanum. So I actually don't need to run anywhere, I can just go straight like that. No problem. And after the Arcanum Raid, hopefully... Oh, was I supposed to get a cutscene or something? Let's see if we can trigger a cutscene. Public fleet. In fact, whilst I'm here, why don't I rebuy that thing that I... So, last time I went and bought a piece of gear with the tech fragments, I thought that selling it back would allow you to regain the tech fragments. That's why I did that, but it didn't. So I was out the number of tech fragments that I used. Down here, isn't it? Yeah.
Nachug Shatasha.
I don't have a Facebook ability, so that's not really any use to me, is it? Seems like more of a tank ability. Do I have an ability called Telekinetic Blitz? No. That seems worth having. I never use relics. Increases mastery of 5% for 5 seconds when a relic triggers. Do I have any relics that just automatically trigger? Healing an ally or damaging an enemy has a 30% chance to grant mastery for 6 seconds. This effect can only occur once every 20 seconds. And that's an on-use thing. Okay. Telekinetic Gust. Applies Stormwatch to its targets for the next 10 seconds whenever the target takes damage from Weakened Mind, Mind Crush or Turbulence. A Forced Gust is called down upon the target dealing kinetic damage. That sounds pretty good. Taking damage below 20% health will rapidly heal you for a large amount, 10-minute cooldown. That doesn't seem like such a great... If you're already in such a terrible position where you're under 20% health and you aren't on a team with a healer, yeah, that just seems like... And it's got a 10-minute cooldown, so that's basically once per fight. Mental Momentum now has a greater chance to activate on Mind Crush, and Mind Crush deals more damage each time it ticks. Ticking Force Bomb might be worth taking. But no, let's go with the Stormwatch one. You're about to purchase Stormwatch for the following cost. Transaction is final. Do you want to proceed? Yes.
That
Goes there, as I thought it would. Great stuff. Now I can break these things down. The stats are only slightly worse. The amplifiers are better. I don't have cybertech and efficiency, so that's not really any use. Let's break that down. And then sell the rest. May not have been the right move, but I don't really want to become a pack rat. Ooh. It's a weird creature, isn't it? I think I've seen these before elsewhere in the game. Claw slug. And they remind me of nothing so much as taxons from Animorphs, except for the fact that taxons are supposed to be black, or have black carapaces. cutscene just for that. Actually, let's see whether I can. Nah, I won't do that
Welcome
during
back,
stream.
Master. If you detect the aroma of Alderanian nectar,
I was just thinking about going back to the fleet and checking to see whether I can buy any more things to build with my crew skill. Right, maybe I have a cutscene on leaving the ship. No. It's possible I balked things up by just coming straight here. Maybe if I hadn't done that and had flown here the right way, I would have gotten a cutscene. But as it is, I won't know now because it didn't trigger on doing that. Combat difficulty of this phase scales with group size. Okay, hopefully that means we're on story mode. I'm not sure how I would check. Mission difficulty, preference, story. Okay. Specimen storage complex. Let's go over there, since that's the only place I'm allowed. Just a reminder, this was after going to a bunch of different planets and searching them for objects called Seeds of Rage, which were causing Sith alchemical leaks or like contamination that were mutating the life on the planet in the area. Little disappointed that I'm not getting...
You're entering the Arcanum facility. There's no telling what evil is waiting for you. Be cautious.
This is where the claw slug are from, apparently. Or the way you can find some more claw slug. Wow, that's a big one, isn't it? What the heck was I saying before? I was hoping I wouldn't have to fight the Torrent attack. This is already helping. Force Gust is called down upon the target dealing... Oh, that's less kinetic damage than was advertised. But still, better than no additional damage.
There. That's Sith up ahead. My spy reports he leads the Dreadmaster's forces.
I was saying something about... the Seeds of Rage, which we had to go and pick up because they'd been placed on planets. Where the hell were they placed? Taurus, Hoth, Tatooine, Corellia. Yeah, Corellia. Was it just 4 of them? Or was there a 5th? I don't think there were any on Quesh or Nar Shaddaa or Almora. I don't think there was one on Alderaan. There was just 4. Anyway. I'm glad that he left us some loot to loot. Haha. I assume I need to... Oh, it's a bit of a drop in it. If you don't jump it, you could fall. Yeah. Okay, stand on the edge, guys. That's a great idea. Jump controls in this game are kind of rubbish, so it's always a bit hairy. Oh hey, Flesh Raiders. Ship scampered. Oh, there he is. Wow, giving us jumping puzzles in a flashpoint. That seems. Ooh. Something inside this crate is unhappy with us. Come on, Kaizen. Do something, will you? Nice of you to join us. Ooh, hello. It's really annoying that he can't jump over edges like this. AI seems quite limited in that respect. I wonder how far down it goes. A ways. Difficult to tell, really. And then it goes up. An indeterminable length as well.
Pathetic! You are no match for me.
But if the game would let me use force of will, then we would see. Yeah, if you guys could just hold on for a sec whilst I read this. Catalog ID, classification, Sith artifact, Dark Staff. Or Dark Staff. Staff-like object created by an unknown ancient Sith, reportedly imbued with numerous fantastical and damaging abilities. Rumors of object's sentience remain uninvestigated. Interaction warning. Do not touch the object. Do not speak to the object, even if it seems to speak itself. Do not acknowledge or interact with the object mentally. Yeah, I bet that's going to backfire on Lord Tagris, isn't it? Don't stand on platform edges when you are fighting a Jedi. What was that? Okay. Probably don't stand on platform edges when you're fighting a Sith either, but they're more likely to lightning you or force choke you than just push you off. That was a bit hairy.
There is no hope! Now die!
Ah, patient 0. Rat-Ghoul progenitor. Okay, come on, Kaizen. Thank you. Let's destroy this horrible thing. Why is it giving birth to smaller bits of... That's a problem. Smaller rat ghouls. Or did they burst out of this? That could be the case. Biological containment unit. Sarcophagus-like stasis chamber attributed to ancient Sith Lord Carnus Mur. Contains a single rat ghoul created by same, likely an initial alchemical experimentation. Contamination hazard. Open only under quarantine protocols of level 4 or greater. This is giving me SCP vibes. I mean, the SCP wouldn't keep their anomalies in such a stupid way. Like, they wouldn't keep them so close together. They certainly wouldn't keep a specimen in a sarcophagus like that in a space. Well, would they? If they had better containment procedures, would they? No, they'd have separate. They're too careful for that. Even even if they had better technology. That looks like... Certainly the helmet looks quite dwarven, doesn't it, from the Lord of the Rings films. Kind of squat and geometric. Yeah, the SCP would not keep all of their anomalies or anomalous objects this close together, even if their containment procedures were better. Because they're too cautious, they're not stupid enough to just let things be that close together. Destructo. Or jumping puzzle. Alright, great, thanks game. This looks a bit like flying Tyranids. Or, well, flying Gene Stealers. Good. Can break them down though. That's good. Nice for you to catch up, Kaizen. It's very convenient of whoever it was doing the logistics for this place to put all of these objects around such that I can jump on them. Like, thanks for that. Oh, that's not really very helpful. Skipped a bit. Haha. Of your horrible jumping puzzles. I skipped some more. Haha. Rather than fuck around over there. Just straight on. Kaizen, come on Kaizen, teleport to me please. Fucking useless AI. Oh, now you'll join me. Oh, thanks. That's nice of you. Right, well you can go in first, as usual. That Flesh Raider Maulers just zip-lined in, I think. why the damage of this dropped. Because when I was looking at it in the store, it definitely was like 1300 kinetic damage. It's because I don't have any other tactical gear. Does having pieces of tactical gear increase the damage that it does? Does it rely on stats to determine damage? Ooh, a light bridge. It would really badly inconvenience me if someone switched this off whilst I was crossing. But I don't think that's going to happen. Akaris Veng. Who's that? Somebody with some kind of metal plate over their eyes. Shadow Killer. Okay, oh hey. Biological classification, biological. Dashade species. Description. Subject is a Dashade shadow killer named Akris Veng. All other details classified. Subject is not to be disturbed or released except by explicit authority of the Emperor's hand. Hostility warning. Subject enters an indiscriminate homicidal rage when released from stasis field. Good to know. Lord Tagris is releasing him from his stasis field. Good job, Tagris. I mean, it probably is a good job if he's trying to slow us down.
You cannot stop what has been unleashed!
False.
Raudin's Miklein.
My old strength returns. Here you go, Kaizen. I will feast today, apparently. Okay. Attacks cause bleeding damage with every attack. Can consume bleeds to regenerate power. Oh, well. That didn't happen,
That's the last of the enemy forces. We've won. But my spy reports the Imperial Ninth Fleet is headed to Arcanum. Best be leaving, besides. We have new leads on other planets where the seeds of rage are buried. I'm transmitting you fresh coordinates. Keep up the search.
Okay, so this
Those worlds are in terrible danger. May the Force be with you.
This wasn't really a flashpoint, and we've got more to do afterwards. That's interesting. No, okay, never mind. That's probably why I didn't get a cutscene then, eh?
Report your ailments. You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Alderaan, Balmora, Voss. So I'm actually doing these in about the right order by accident. It would have been a real pain if I'd not done the Belsavis one of identify transmitters. I'd done this and then done, you know, this mission here, the Arcanum, and then gone on to do these three whilst closing in on the transmitter mission sequence on Belsavis, then doing that, and then finding I actually had to do Balmora, Alderaan, and Voss again. I should probably look up a guide that tells you what order to do things in to get the proper story sequence. Because, like, this does tell me I should do these flashpoints. Oh no, the operations. Okay, the operations are different from flashpoints. Operations are more like raids, aren't they? Whereas flashpoints are more like dungeons. Can I solo those operations? How do I even find operations to do? So this tracks. You can just grant the mission for it. Oh right, yeah, that's that. It's not Codex, is it? No. Pack Explorer? Don't have anything there, okay. Let's go to Alderaan then, shall we? Zoop. I thought he was wearing shorts when I rode past him. But no, it's just thigh armor. Some of their buffs would be lower than others. So, where do I want to go? Here. Here. Oh, that's where the Seeds of Rage are. Oh, I need to get up there. The closest place is here, isn't it? You have to ride all the way up. Going through here, there's mobs that will attack you, so it probably would be easier to go across here if there's a way across there. Maybe do this first? just because it's so far out of the way compared with everything else. Is that a smuggler's area? Yeah, there's. I thought so. It's a long ride. I've even boosted my speed a couple of times. It took me a while to notice that there was speeder boosts. Was it here or was it in character perks? No, here, yeah. Piloting 4 and 5. Which you can pay to unlock. That might be useful. Across the snow divide. Quite an abrupt change, isn't it? But then I don't really know much about mountain ecology myself. So maybe that's accurate. There is a path right here, but as I said, there are mobs all along it who want to have a go. Because it's a pale, like dotted yellow line rather than a solid yellow line, they spawn on the path rather than, as here, there are no enemies spawning on the path. Well, there's this guy hanging out here, but you can get past them pretty easily. There we are. That's what we want. Hopefully nothing wanders into us and decides to status. Successful infiltration of House Organa has revealed. Here next? And then come around like this from here.
Report your ailments.
No, I didn't think I'd killed anything. This seems way too steep to count as a path. I think I've complained about that before. Look where this one's hiding. You're supposed to be able to see the thing from the middle point. It's not up there, is it? No. Oh, there we are. Continue observation of Pantier service staff. I did look up there, but I didn't catch it because it wasn't standing out too. I was checking the outline. To be honest, I was checking the silhouette, not the body of the palace. And I was like, it would stand out too clearly if it was against the silhouette, wouldn't it? Which is probably why they didn't do it. I'm glad that the transmitters give off yellow, like, transmit bars. Like they're giving off Wi-Fi signal indicators when you're in macro binocular. I want to call it an omniocular, but that's obviously not right. Macro binocular mode.
Welcome. Please select an available travel route. Have a safe and pleasant stay.
think I'm going to fly past it, but is it along here? Yeah. So there is a datacron up on this thing, on a ledge somewhere. Yeah, there we go, you can see it there. And the way that you do that, I mean, you can look it up, but you need to come around here somewhere, and there's a Thranta flying above a nest. Just kind of, well, not flying, but like hovering, holding position above a nest. And it doesn't have a taxi droid next to it, because obviously there are no flight paths around here, unlike, you know, this. But if you jump on the back of the Thranta, it will fly you around a route. Ooh, that was a bit jarring, wasn't it? It will fly you around a scenic route up to that point that I noted around here somewhere, that had the that ledge that had the glowing thing on it. Ooh. Cool. So there isn't a way over this wall, is there? I feel like there should be. Yeah, here we are. That's probably something I can jump, right? No, maybe not. I'm sure I've been on this little bit here that suggests that there's a bit of path there. But I think you have to come at it from this kind of angle. You have to be up here and come across down there. Little annoying, and there's not really. Yeah, no. Okay. Long way around then. Ooh, hey. Path. Almost missed that. Or I'd have gone even further around. But going this way. Now, of course, we have the joy of dicking about with the burrowing robot to try and find another seed of rage. Oops. Probably can fight that, but why bother? It covers such a small area. Maybe there's an upgrade you can get that makes it cover a larger area. Although those only work one at a time, don't they? Can't have multiple on at once. What is it this stuff reminds me of? It's something from Magic the Gathering. The mirrored and besieged stuff, the Phyrexian stuff. This stuff looks Phyrexian. Ah, bollocks. Okay. What the hell did I get? Mantelian proficient repeating hand cannon. No thanks. Ooh, I can even do it whilst I'm meditating. Alright. I wasn't successful there, so let's try here. I think this is the direction that the sonar gave us. You can fuck off, can't you? No. Alright. It's around here somewhere, isn't it? Fact is, that arc is almost 180 degrees, so it's not actually that helpful. It's better than nothing. Better than fucking around in these regions for hours on end. Because you haven't got any ability to sense where the thing is. I checked here, haven't I? Could be anywhere within that arc. Oh, bollocks. Why did I have a Blastech blaster? Definitely in this pool somewhere, isn't it? Oh! Finally.
Well done. The seeds are growing in power the longer they operate. We must find the others quickly.
Do these planets not have satellite surveillance? I mean, you would expect Alderaan to, wouldn't you? Could they not? Watch recordings back of am I going the right way? Might not be. Oh yeah, definitely not. Nah, look at that. Nice one. Can't get around that way. Like, what I'm thinking is, do they not have regular sweeps of satellite surveillance where you could track over time? I mean, we know where the seeds of rage are because of the growths and stuff, but is there not? Aha. Could you not go back over previous sweeps and like see where the thing started and then grew from? No trust to Hutt presence on Corellia. No truth to Hutt presence, okay. And then down here for this, so let's just shuttle down. Shuttle scuttle.
Best prices this side of the galaxy. You check. Appreciate your business.
I wonder if that's basically the same model, just recolored as the Jawa balloon on on Tatooine. It's phasing through another object. Wrist operatives no longer available. Hello. Away. That wasn't turning invisible, it's just jumping away. Because it can't win.
It's official. You've gotten on my nerves. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You must be so very proud.
I am.
Know this. When the galaxy sees my plan in all its glory, and that you tried and failed to stop it, you'll become a corpse, and I'll remain a legend.
He sounds desperate. Immune.
Vehicle pads are currently open for
Don't want to go up
business.
there, do I? That would be a mistake.
Have a safe and pleasant stay.
Oh, hey. There's trainers up here. They're not going to be only on Balmora, but there are some on Voss, but they're a bit out of the way. More out of the way than here.
Welcome. Please select an available travel route.
So let's backtrack and see about buying some more skills. Or, well, things to construct. Isn't that the symbol for Havoc Squad? Or does Havoc Squad have a circle around it? Splendid. I'll have that lot. No, I don't have the pieces. I don't have iridescent bondar crystals. Alright. That can wait.
Welcome. Please select an available travel route.
Not going to spend my time on stream. Being the logistical nexus for my companions going off on crew skill missions, because that's quite tedious just to play through, and I don't imagine that it will improve the viewing experience for other people. Right. Paint's looking a bit scuffed up around the front. Why don't we get that touched up? This would go much more quickly if I didn't have to find the seeds, but since I do have to find the seeds, doing them together does reduce the time. Overall. You can type stuck or /stuck, but not endlessly. There's a cooldown on it to prevent you from, well, to discourage you from constantly trying difficult jumps. Oh, there's one in Sobrick as well. Well, that one's easy enough. Or it should be. there we are. Don't even need to go to the middle of the circle. Stakeout of Arcanum has proved difficult due to
Stand by for examination and suggested products.
so some more of them stims.
Looks like you stepped in something.
Collocoid nest. All the places to land on Balmora. We picked the bug swamp.
You should have seen it before we cleared the hives out. Eggs and slime everywhere. If the bugs are keeping the Empire from finding us, I'm happy to share some space.
Speak for yourself. I think I swallowed some egg.
Here first and sweep across. Or here first and sweep across. It's a loop around. There isn't really a... well, that might be the same time, mightn't it? None of these are very convenient to get to, are they? Let's start over here, shall we?
Reminder, mechanized travel is for official business only.
Don't think that I want to bother going down, so let's head around. Aha. Former Okara employees living under assumed names. On. I guess using this and coming down to here. No, this. I don't know. Why does it have to be in Sobrick? Hi, welcome, Shaman Boy. I am currently on Balmora for identifying transmitters and finding seeds of rage. So it's dreadfully interesting.
Greetings. You are cleared for the following travel routes.
I was reading the terminal on my ship, which gives you the introductory missions to the expansions, and they were listing off operations that you need, well, that the game advises you to do to catch up between the events of Rise of the Hutt Cartel and the next expansion, which is one of the Fallen Empire things. And I was just wondering whether you know whether it's possible to do those solo or not, because I would really appreciate being able to do them solo. How the heck do I get down? Oh, right over here. Lifts. Right? Is there? Yeah, here we are. That's handy. The operations are a separate thing with a separate storyline, so they aren't super relevant. But no solo mode, unfortunately. Oh, that's a shame. So, why is the... Was there a player up there? There is. Can I buff them from here? No, they don't need it, so never mind. Why would the game recommend that I do a certain set of... It's like 4 or 5 operations... do you even get much story in an operation? Like, I don't imagine... Well, I mean, I've got no experience playing operations in this. In World of Warcraft and other games, you don't tend to see much story-based stuff happening in a raid, like in big team content, because players tend to be quite... impatient with that stuff. Like in WoW, you would get some little bits of story, but they are like voice lines that happen whilst you're running around doing stuff, or like an allied NPC will run in and shout about stuff. And everyone is expected to skip everything that's skippable, so that no one's being held up. There's like 2 minutes of actual story on for each operation, maybe a bit more on certain ones. Do people do the operations casually? Like, I imagine that there are different levels of seriousness to approach. But I haven't seen, I can't figure out where you would like queue for doing an operation. Oh yeah, there we go, that's convenient. Sometimes they're quite difficult to spot. Do I already do the whole Rishi Yavin Zeost gambit? Because that's definitely before any Fallen Empire stuff. I have not. Effect of weather conditions on attack remain inconclusive. I'm thinking I probably need to look up a guide online to know exactly what bits to do in what order to get as much story as possible. I haven't been directed by the game towards any Rishi or Yavin or Zeost stuff. I mean, I'm still doing these two sets of missions. Well, these two mission chains, I guess, that I picked up initially on Makeb. Casual story mode operations are definitely a thing. There's just no public queue for them. They're usually arranged by guilds. Oh. Oops. So I will have to engage with a guild if I want to do a story operation. Tricky. Oops. No, bugger that. It'll be quicker if I shuttle, won't it?
Stand by for examination and suggested products. You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
I'll be able to spot the transmitter without having to go all the way in. Oh, there it is. I'm getting good at this. Operatives on Hutt eliminated as preventative measure. That's a bit grim, isn't it? I've already been to Hutt. I don't know whether this is a safe place to stop and have a conversation, but okay.
I believe I've already found my next challenge. Too soon to look ahead? Perhaps, but frankly, I'm bored now. It's probably because you've been using an SIS agent and my own equipment to come after me. Deena has given you a leg up, cheater.
I don't think you can cheat in a situation like this. Aha, thank you. That's very helpful. Probably don't want to jump down into that trench, do I? I imagine it would be a reasonable reference to the story order, given that it's suetorfan.fandom.com/wiki/story progression. Confirm, yes, that's fine. Oh wow, that's a complicated chart. Yeah, this is where I want to be going. Oh, it looks like I missed an interlude between the class story Act 3 and Rise of the Hutt Cartel. Yeah, I definitely missed out some of these. Haven't done Kaon Under Siege or Lost Island. And I haven't been bothering to do the daily areas of Black Hole or Section X. Somehow managed to miss all the others. Some of the flashpoints don't have story modes, but they don't have much actual story either, so it's not a big loss. Okay, fair enough. That's a bit of a relief. I haven't entered an area of interest yet, but now I have. Extremely unfortunate that some of these guys who have been infected with dread seeds are sapient, once human. Here. As I'm completely unconcerned. Oh, there's blast of fire that's coming past him. You guys cut that out, please. It's distracting. Putting me on edge. Maybe I should go to Nashadar and find a place that sells the buffs for these. See if there's one that will make this go faster. Didn't I dig here before? finally.
You found it. We may not be able to undo the seed's damage, but you've ensured an end to the suffering. Continue the search.
I'm surprised that they did put a dread seed on Voss, or Seed of Rage, or whatever it's called. And I'm surprised that the Voss didn't do anything about it. Or maybe they knew that we'd turn up shortly to dig the thing up, so they didn't need to bother.
Stand by for examination and suggested products. You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Might be able to get all of this done before the end of the stream. Of course, if I do, and I've got like 15 minutes left, that'd be a little bit awkward. Oh right, yes, of course, there. Here, here. That'd be the most irritating to get to. So why don't I shuttle over here? And do it first. It's quite amusing playing as a smuggler on Voss and becoming a fugitive, apparently becoming a fugitive, but none of the Voss security forces giving any shits whatsoever. Completely indifferent to me. There was never any sense of threat to my character because of the apparent status as a fugitive that she'd apparently, well, I'm repeating apparent, that she'd managed to gain. It would be tricky to put that in, like, you don't really want to be fighting and killing Voss agents after all, or Voss commandos. Voss security forces. So that would really make it difficult to come back from. Ah, there we are. Questions surrounding unknown sample designated isotope 5. That's the stuff that a find in Makeba's core, isn't it? And they destroy the planet for it. Made the mistake of activating the world boss that's on the other side of here, up here somewhere, because whilst I was exploring and getting the datacrons, because you see Voss inscription tablets around in other places, and you're perfectly fine to click on them, and in fact sometimes you're supposed to for missions. And I found the one here and clicked on it and was instantly killed. Or almost instantly killed. That was a rough surprise. They've got friends. Okay, where do I need to go? This way. Let's try and triangulate. Further this way, okay. Can I even get up there? Doesn't seem like it. Maybe I could jump that. No. It's here. That little sliver of area where it said that it found something or detected something. Can't find anything. Why did you direct me up this cliff? Stupid droid. Wow. Great. It really impressed if the Sith managed to bury something in solid rock and leave no trace. Oh, really? Oh, finally.
Perfect. That's the last seed we had coordinates for. But I think we know where the rest of them are being kept. My spy reports the Imperial Trader has just revealed the location where the Dreadmaster's thieves coordinated their raid on Arcanum. I'm sending you the coordinates. Bring these servants of evil to justice.
Stand by for examination and suggested products. You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Back to Belsavis. Hopefully this leads us to Belsavis as well. So I can do both at once. Aha. Ruins provide confirmation of observational theories. No place left to hide. It's probably not going to be a short thing, is it?
Welcome. Please select an available travel route. It's a bit weird seeing jet bikes like this rise a long way off the ground, like true flight vehicles. Wow, I just phased through that rock. Because typically I think of jet speeders like this as flying at a fixed height above the ground.
You don't really ever see them rise. You don't really see them jump either, as far as I'm aware. Oh, there we go. Didn't need to go far. Operative last spotted outside the Nightmare Lands. Oh, so that operative's probably fucked then. Nobody ever takes the precautions. Nobody besides the player character ever seems to believe the warnings and precautions that the locals have about the Nightmare Lands. The locals will be like, no, seriously, don't. You'll go mad and die. And nobody ever comes out, despite having gone in. And nobody ever goes, maybe we should listen to the people that live here. It's possible that they know what they're talking about. Aha. Probably could have spotted that before, actually. Spotted.
You're making me long for the days of being a field agent. Track down another lieutenant's data hub. We're good to go.
Gormak has accepted payment for information regarding... Oh no. More transmitters on Nar Shaddaa. Ooh, that's a heroic. Hi, welcome, Holy Crusader. I wonder which one I should do. They'll both need doing. I've only got 20 minutes left. I don't imagine that I'll have time to do both. Unless I deliberately go over. I don't really want to be going over by more than about half an hour. Let's do Dark Design. It's a heroic 4. Well, let's go and try and do Dark Design on Nar Shaddaa and see how long that takes. And hope, well, I mean, even if it doesn't take me take me 20 minutes up to the 3-hour mark, it will fill out the rest of the time, and then on Monday I can do No Place Left to Hide. No, wrong way. Stroke my Wookiee are in control of this planet. Or is it planet or is it region? I don't remember. I didn't read it. Here.
Report your
Medical
ailments.
droid. Do you want some boots?
You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Tough, they're yours now. Where am I going? Nikto sector first?
Vehicle pads are currently open for business.
Or here first?
Have a safe and pleasant stay.
Seems like it might be the most efficient route. Through the objectives. So why is this heroic 4? Is it because it spawns enemies that are super tough? Cannot be allowed to proceed any further. I thought I was gonna go into an area and have a fight. Go into an instance zone. Cannot think of this being anything other than piss every time I see it. But that's partly because I like imagining the Hutts having embarrassing proclivities that they just never bother.
Vehicle pads are currently open for business.
Is it heroic 4 because once I find the third of the transmitters, something really tough appears to fight us? Too far in, at least. These tarps make it difficult to see. Oh, there we are. Full stop on interplanetary communications. And so now, this is right next door to this, the SIS base, so let's go down there. It's not a good reflection on the SIS that they haven't noticed that there's a spy with a satellite. Well, a spy satellite. It's not a spy with a satellite, is it? A spy satellite right outside their location. Okay, let's go down into here. Okay, so it's inside this. Oh yeah, that was easy. Inside this Imperial prison, so it's not really a surprise that they didn't notice. Execute final stage upon receipt of authorization. Okay. Locate the local transmission source. That's no help.
Welcome. Please select an available travel route.
This is probably going to take more than 15 minutes, but probably not much more, so I'm fine with it. Yeah, this part's probably going to be the part that's the heroic for, isn't it? And how that differs from 2+. Does this require 4 people? So that's going to be a bit awkward. Haven't I been to a high security lockdown before? Maybe whilst I was looking for the datacrons. One of the datacrons is inside a furnace, and you have to let yourself get set on fire. Yeah, you get in there. And it's below us. Down here. You have to run through a field. Well, jump down off the ledge through a field into an area that's on fire, and then through this door, and then you disable it here, and then you can, well, I mean, you don't have to, but then you boop the cube. Luckily, if you're quite high level, you don't really give a shit about the fire. doesn't hurt that much. But if you were here whilst you were... If you tried it whilst you were level 25, and you were on Nar Shaddaa the first time, it would be a problem, I imagine. Was there another one here? Don't remember. Maybe that's an Imperial side one. Oops. The droid spotted me. Private landing site, docking area. Maybe this will be the end. There's IR-77. Makivoro. We have to fight them both at once. 2 champions at once would be tricky. Oh god. This. That's going to involve a lot of jumping in it.
You don't belong here.
Where do any of us belong, truly? You're alright.
Won't leave alive? I can work with that.
Whoop. Re-shielded electrostatic generator. What do I boop? That okay. The game has become bugged. Cannot see target. Don't want to give me any clues, game. Don't want to do anything useful here or helpful. Cannot travel while in combat. Cool. Great stuff. Well, you're just going to have to not get that done, I guess. Is it just a matter of surviving? Second to the last macro binoculars droid mission. Even though it's a mission, this mission is a heroic one, you don't need a tank in your group in order to finish it. You will need a healer and a full group for the last mission, but not for this. Ah, you wait for it to target you and then place the zappy thing over the thing here. Right. Targeting him. Great. Why is that? No? Okay. so they've only got a certain amount of health, or it needs to be directly on top.
You don't belong here.
You've done this already.
Won't leave alive? I can work with that.
Why is it repeating? Don't target him. Target me. Fuck's sake. Great stuff. Is he still on passive mode? Fucking stupid. I wonder if I can just push them off the edge. Coming up pulling them would be really risky though. So if you get that one. Dang it. Really irritating that I couldn't corner pull any of them and push them over the edge. Like these, of all the places to have safety rails, decent safety rails that stop you from being able to knock anything over. This is horribly disconcerting. Hello. Cool, thanks, John Mechanics. Fucking love how you will sometimes just not jump when I press the spacebar. Thanks for that, game. It's not like I need you to jump sometimes. Great idea. Yeah, if you're planning a game and you want to put fucking jumping puzzles in it, just make the jumping mechanics just really, really shit so that they don't fucking work. Now what? I can't be jumping on this, can I? Reinforced durasteel construction, capable of serving as an anchor point for grapple guns, jetpacks, targeting relays, and force-sensitive individuals. Not in range. Maybe I can use this. Oh, good. If only I could order Kaizen to go to a place, like, have him pull these and then, well, I guess what I could do is... Oh, that just lets you leave. Okay. Could I do this? I think I had more pushes or a low recharge on the cooldown. Is there some way of getting more force waves? That's nice of him to wait, isn't it? Because I could really do with an ability to... more ability to force people off platforms. Oh, fuck off! Oh no! Okay, well, at least it's not the absolute worst. Bethesda execs, hey, do we need to have decent jump mechanics in our game? Well, we are planning on putting in a bunch of jumping puzzles. So, jump mechanics? Nah, fuck that. Making it more difficult means that it's a challenge, right? Makes it more fun. Hey, how about fuck you? Oh yeah, just increase the difficulty, hey? Put timed intervals between when you can fucking jump to things. There's going to be another fight up here. Oh, wonderful. No connection. Right when I start a fight. That's ideal. I'm gonna fucking die. Oh, now you're back on full. Thanks. How's my gear? 66% durability. Could be worse. Kaizen, please could you pull their attention? Stupid lizard. Oh no, not right now. Away again, are you? Droid. No, not. Excellent place to stop and deconstruct some gear on top of a moving vehicle. Something I can grab onto to force pull myself. Doesn't seem like it. Got to do this the hard way. Almost overshot that. Can you go, Kaizen? You're in far too deep. I work for the Shroud. Yes, I know. I was able to work that out on my own. I probably don't want to be near that thing. It starts doing whatever it's doing. Why was there a bit of geometry there? Healed himself. Isn't that fun? Where's he going? Oh, wonderful! Yeah, just waste all of that. Fucking Christ. Fucking mess, am I? Kaizen's AI was bright enough to avoid mines.
If only you could make me break a sweat.
Pretty sure I have made you break a sweat, actually. What's up with this? How about? Wasted enough time on this already. That's it for today. We're over by half an hour. That took a lot longer than I thought it was going to. And we still weren't done. Limited by the AI being very stupid and not being able to avoid mines on the floor or
Welcome back, Master. Your vessel
shut
is
up.
in flawless condition naturally.
Or the droids, the melee combat droids, which came in, would explode after a short while, but they'd like freeze and flash, and any player who had played any game before would be like, avoid that, but they didn't bother trying to give the companion AI any ability towards that. So here we are. Well, I don't know. I might try and do that off stream, just so that I'm not spending enormous amounts of time on it on stream. Hopefully No Place Left to Hide is something that is doable solo. If only he didn't summon droids. Or only did it once, because he only had a certain supply. Anyway, that's it for today. I hope you've had a better time watching than I have playing, because that was very frustrating and not very much fun at all. I'll be back on Monday, probably. Although, who knows? Around about 8 PM GMT, although it's probably going to be later than that. Wait, hold on. What day are we on? Friday. I thought so. Yeah. Between now and Monday, I'll have this up on my YouTube, Vanilla Jester Gaming. I've got all of my previous streams up on there, and you can also find me on Twitter at Vanilla Jester. I tweet before I go live, and occasionally at other times as well. I hope to see you next time I stream, whether that's on Monday or not. And if not, then, well, if I don't see you next time I stream, I do hope to see you again, whenever that happens to be. And until I do, I hope you have as good a time as you can manage, and goodbye.